Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Looking at our daily weather map for today, we see a very quiet day across the eastern half of the U.S. A little bit quieter than yesterday. I know yesterday some of you all picked up a little bit of snowfall. And we had that half-inch or less in the forecast, and many of us got in on that or less. I barely got a dusting. Yet some of you all have been telling me about some half-inch amounts you had at your house, and that definitely whitens the roads and create some hazardous driving conditions. I saw some folks over in Knoxville had up to an inch of snow yesterday, so that's quite a snow for Knoxville these days. But looking at the daily weather map for today, we see snowflakes and freezing rain across the U.S.-Canadian border. So some icy conditions up across northern Michigan, northern Wisconsin, stretching back across northern North Dakota and Montana. And then we see heavy snowfall accumulating across the Rocky Mountains, and then some flooding risk, flash flooding across the California coast and even in the Sierra Nevada mountains. So they should be collecting snow this time of the year, but they're looking at some flash flood risk going on out there. Looking at our 5-day forecast, very benign. We've got the gradually decreasing clouds today. Hopefully we'll get some sunshine by this afternoon. Highs around 40. This will be the first time we've climbed above freezing since the Arctic front blew through here Thursday night. And then Wednesday, mid to upper 40s, Thursday, low 50s, Friday, upper 50s, and windy. So we're going to feel those winds, but they're southerly winds this time. So I tell you, this has been a windy month. Rain chances start to tick up on Friday, but mainly kick in Friday night and Saturday. And hopefully for the New Year festivities at midnight Saturday, the rain will have kind of diminished a little bit, but that is very unclear at this time. It's definitely looking wet up until that time. So we'll see if the rain showers can move out in time for those festivities. You can see our normal high and normal low on the right-hand side of your screen, 46 for a high, 29 for a low. So we're finally going to be getting above normal for high temperatures as we get on into the forecast period. And speaking of above normal temperatures, this is the outlook for the first week of January, January 1st through the 5th, much above normal temperatures for much of the eastern U.S. And while this is welcome for many of you all, it always raises a brow with me because when we get warm this time of the year, we have to be mindful of the potential for severe thunderstorms. Right now, there are no crystal clear indications of that, but there are some signals showing up for some severe weather in the south as we get into this time period, but that's a ways off, and I'll keep you posted on that as we get closer. On this day in 1982, Middle Tennessee was warm. Nashville had a high of 75 degrees, Crossville 67. Whew, that'd feel good right now, wouldn't it? 1988, severe thunderstorms developed in the south, especially Mississippi. A dozen tornadoes, 5 chicken houses killing thousands of chickens, and strong thunderstorms up to 80 miles per hour in Rolling Fork, Mississippi. And in 2012, NASA unveiled a plan to capture a 500-ton asteroid in 2025. NASA always aiming high and aiming big. You folks have a wonderful Tuesday and keep looking up. For even more weather information, just keep reading along in that blog, meteorologistmark.com.